Here are 10 meme coins I think will do a 10x or more in the month of June this year. Now, the reason I've added these 10 altcoins for June is because I think we're going to see a pretty good month for meme coins in terms of a few different things are happening around the world that should give some of these coins a lot of explosive potential. But the ones I've chosen today also do have 3 very important things I want to touch on now. And these are outlined in a post by Ansem on Twitter. Number 1, relatability. They have to be relatable for the average person. They can't be complicated. They can't be throwing around crazy different things. That is the beauty of memes, and a meme coin in particular, is that it must be relatable. And second of all, must have virality, okay? It must be easily understood, but also something that people can tell their friends about, which of course is part of the reason, or inclusive in the word meme. Now, this is something I've actually spoken about a fair few times when discussing meme coins, okay? Many months. And as a part of my actual fundamentals plan for any altcoin, they have to have a strong meme. You can see marketing, meme, utility are my 3-step process for a good meme coin. And that's for a very good reason, again, outlined here recently by Ansem. Now, of course, number 3 is distribution. If they have a good distribution and the team aren't selling the tokens and no one's scared because of that early on, chances are they're going to do pretty well. So we're looking for a very even and fair distribution, especially a distribution that doesn't favor the team. Now, in terms of volume traded in each narrative, pretty much meme coins are a step above the rest. Like literally, you can't quite see the bottom here, but AI barely breaks $100 million in volume, whereas meme coins are over 400 million. And of course, year to date, comparison, I mean, meme coins absolutely dominate the next best, which is even liquid staking derivatives as a layer 2, 468%. That's almost a 6x performance over the whole narrative. So meme coins are going to be here. And I think one of the key reasons why I think meme coins will do very well is the fact that we're seeing now, already in the month of June, a lot of interest around celebrity meme coins. Mother Iggy, all right? Iggy Azalea's meme coin, it's so weird to say, has already a $75 million market cap. This launched a few days ago, going from about, well, at its lows, 0.005 up to now, pretty much it actually hit almost 10 cents. So some massive multiples to be made. And again, she's promoting this thing quite crazily, but as we should possibly all know by now, when celebrities start getting into the meme coin craze, typically the high is a few months away, which means we probably should see some pretty crazy gains in the months to follow, at least going on historically. So we'll see what comes up here. There's a lot of good positive things to say, but you have to know what you're doing, which is why I don't promote meme coins a lot on the channel. I'll make a top video, top 10, top 15, top 7 meme coin video here and there. But I don't talk about it a lot because ultimately, if you don't know what you're doing, it's basically gambling. Do not forget, guys, if you do enjoy today's video and like what you hear, hit that like button down below. It helps support all I do on the channel. And while you're down there, of course, hit that subscribe button, not for me, but to ensure you can achieve all your crypto goals in this bull run. All right, so obviously there's 10 of these damn things. And I know from history, you guys don't like watching long videos. And I can damn well say, no offense if you are a meme coin fan, but I'm guessing meme coin holders probably have a bit less of an attention span than I think most of the crypto space. And that's saying something, right? Again, no offense. So I want to buzz through these quite quickly here, get them in your eyes. And if you like them, you know what to do. Do your own research, of course. Type in that good old YouTube bar and have a look at what other people are saying. Now, the first coin is Play Doge, all right? This is interesting. It's a play on Dogecoin, but it's putting them into these things called Tamagotchis. Now, if you're back in the early to mid 90s, you probably definitely had a Tamagotchi. I was late 90s, but we still had those things around, believe it or not, when I was in primary school, high school, okay? They're basically little things you used to have in your, your little portable device, and you had to kind of look after it and feed it, otherwise it would die. And basically Play Doge over here is incorporating the Dogecoin in this Tamagotchi type style, okay? So there's 4 days left before the next round unlocks. There's about 40 total rounds where you'll be able to buy in at a cheaper price. And as, of course, the rounds go up, it'll get to the launch price. And when it does soon launch, you'll be able to, obviously earlier you're in, get out sooner, okay? Now, you can instantly stake if you really want to when you buy these tokens via BNB, USDT, or card. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept, right? Of course, Dogecoin is a true tried and tested meme at this point in time. Again, remember, meme is a very big part of this. And of course, Tamagotchi being another large part as well. Now, that third aspect that we spoke about from Ansem before was, of course, the distribution. In this case, most of it going to the pre-sale, community rewards as well, and no fraction, not even a single bit, is going towards the team. Now, arguably, yes, marketing will be the team, of course, using those funds for marketing purposes, but this, of course, also plays into the virality as well. So overall, pretty happy with this coin. It definitely makes it to the list. Next up is a coin called Foxy, right? This is a coin on Linear. I actually spoke about this coin on Twitter a while back, May 18th, and since then, it's about 2.5x, okay? This thing's actually pumped up quite a bit in the last 7 days. Even the last day, it's up 20%, okay? So a lot of interest in Foxy. This is again, meme coin built on Linear. And from what I understand, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of support for this. Miles actually is a very strong supporter of Foxy. He's made a few videos on this coin, I believe, as well. It's been in his top altcoin and meme coin videos. So I have a lot of faith that this will do very well. Again, virality is a key aspect here, as well as the furry little creature that's on top of it. Not only that, of course, but when the Linear network actually launches the layer 2 on Ethereum, I believe that should cause some positive price movement for Foxy, seeing as it's pretty much the largest meme coin on that network right now, which, just like DeFi, tends to obviously do very well as the ecosystem does grow. Coin 3 is another pre-sale, but it's a really interesting one because this one is a multi-chain meme coin, and it hits all of the top sort of networks in terms of the top meme coin networks. That includes Base, Ethereum, BNB, AVAX, and Sealana. So you can see what they're trying to do here. And any sort of good meme coin project or project in general, they're trying to hit the most amount of markets applicable to what they're doing, right? Meme coins in this case. Now, the coin itself is pretty interesting. Again, it doesn't really go beyond just the idea of a meme, which is, of course, Shiba Inu, but the sort of parachute meme here is the fact that it's base jumping, right? So like base, it's not really a parachute, it's one of those like sort of gliders, but that's the sort of idea behind it. Now, if you have a look at what it's about, again, it's pretty much just a meme coin. Little utility at this point. They have offered, or they are offering, an airdrop as well. And the unique way in which they're preparing for the airdrop that you'll be able to acquire some of the tokens before it launches is by logging in with your Twitter account and then posting memes or posting, I guess, anything regarding the project. And when you do, you get points, and then you can redeem those points for more tokens. Now, the roadmap itself is, of course, a pretty typical roadmap. In this case, they're looking to eventually get to 1 billion market cap, or in this case, they are just trying to acquire as many centralized exchanges by the end of it. You can see here, that's sort of phase 4. Right now, we're in about phase 2, which is where pre-sale has already begun, and we're on to growing socials, marketing, and so on and so forth. As for the distribution, this again is very, very important for meme coins itself. Nothing going to the team again, but you can kind of argue that marketing is basically going to the team again as well. So listings is about 10%. They will initiate decentralized listings first of all. And I found this is quite interesting, right? Because it is very important for us to focus on the meme coins that are gaining traction. Now, it's important to identify, of course, the chains that some of these projects are on, because it's important in the fact that, of course, meme coin narrative itself is going to be quite powerful, but meme coins really do differ from each other based on the sort of idea. And I like the idea of this particular coin here because Dawgz is basically taking a whole bunch of networks, which are primary parts of why meme coins pump in the first place, because ecosystems pump. And then it's taken obviously a popular meme coin and then running with a sort of project or an ecosystem based narrative, which of course is Base as well. Now, as you should all know, the interest in Base and Base meme coins in general has actually been quite a hot topic in the past. It actually ranked 100 over here, so it has hit quite a few, I guess, people's watch lists at a time, and it is starting to trend upwards. Now, with the prevalence of that, we also see that a lot of people are beginning to make videos again on meme coins. Meme coins have been, a lot of meme coin videos have been starting to pump up recently here. So it's beginning to make me feel as if we could be starting to see something else happen here with Bitcoin possibly moving and breaking above the 73K mark. So we'll have to see either way. Dawgz definitely makes it to this list. Now, Sealana. Sealana meme coin, again, building into this whole Sealana like meme coin craze of something or other animal Ana. Now, we covered Sloth Ana over here on the channel back in an old top meme coin video, and if you had watched that, you would have been up quite a few multiples, okay? It basically, from the open price when it launched, 5x or a little bit over, okay? Now, of course, if you bought in even sooner directly via the website, you would have done even better, okay? Not saying this is going to definitely happen again, but just keep it all in mind, all right? So, of course, the interface to buy this now, another pre-sale sort of coins. So I've got a couple of these mixed into today's video. But again, it's just literally Sealana, the chubby seal who's taken a deep dive into the Solana sea, whaled at his PC and growing by the day. Sealana is so absorbed in the degen market that he's abandoned the gorgeous figure of his youth, It doesn't matter what the idea is, as long as you kind of like that and other people like it as well, it's going to do pretty okay, all right? So again, this has the potential based on the Solana meme coin craze, especially around this particular type of meme coin. And I believe we're soon to see another, of course, Solana a meme coin season. It's always kind of been buzzing in the back end, but just like, of course, we'll have Base at some point as well. I've got a few Base coins on today's list. I think these are the two largest meme coin focused ecosystems as well. And there's, of course, Ethereum and a few others that definitely make this list, like Avalanche. But I think these two are the largest. Arguably, Solana has been one of the kings in this space so far. So that's why I want to focus on a few different Solana meme coins on today's list. Next is Mania, right? This is a Trump Make America Great Again coin. And whether you like Trump or not, you can't argue if you want to make the money, right? You got to look towards the Trump meme coins. A lot of the buzz around sort of meme coins right now is coming from celebrities. Again, we can talk all about the ecosystem type focused ones like Sealana, for example. But again, Trump and the American election is definitely a big buzz at the moment as well, which is why it's kind of led me towards this particular coin. Now, the current market cap is at $25 million, so it's quite small. However, all the tokens are in circulation, and believe you me, when I was preparing to make this video, by the way, the price was down here. So it's already pumped up since I'm actually recording this video. So I can't tell you where this is going to be at the time of the upload in a couple of days from now, unfortunately. But what I will say is that this, of course, is quite promising. I've got another sort of Trump America-based coin to talk about here momentarily as well. And again, we're focusing on June here, right? Really, really hyper-focus. Again, whether you believe in what's happening over there, based on politics with Trump or not, again, that's besides the point. I'm not here to talk about that. But again, we can benefit from the fact that there's no taxes, 0% the dev wallet, it's all out there. I think, again, not financial advice, this is truly a coin to look out for very soon. Our next coin is Wiener AI. Now, I've already covered this coin in a previous meme coin video, okay? However, it's a nice mix between AI and also a meme coin. This will be the last pre-sale coin on today's list. The rest will be a nice mix of small caps and average size caps. But of course, with the ones like this, we can have that initial explosion, of course, if you know what you're doing. Now, just like the couple other meme coins as well that were in the pre-sale phase, you can actually stake this coin if you decide to purchase. Now, of course, when you stake any of these pre-sale coins in meme coins, typically they keep your funds locked up until a couple weeks after the actual launch. So you're going to have more tokens, but of course their proposition in that is we can give you more tokens, sure, but you have to wait a little bit longer to get those tokens in general. So you can choose when you actually go through the payment method for that. But of course the APY is pretty good right now, being 273%. It's insane, right? Most of these coins are actually locked up right now, being 67%. So 3 billion of them are currently staked. They've actually raised quite a bit of money. And if you're wondering what exactly is Wiener AI, well, it's a consumer AI trading bot. So it'll trade for you. It'll find altcoins for you as well, the whole kit and caboodle. But what I just want to stress, of course, is that with any meme coin out there, please make sure that you take the utility aspect of it with a grain of salt. Just like I mentioned on any of my AI videos, utility comes last. Most importantly, it's marketing in the meme. Okay, distribution, yes, admittedly, Ansem is correct. That definitely is within these two, but utility is by far the least important. You just want to ensure that it's proposing utility and make sure that it doesn't go back on that utility to keep consumer confidence high. But like Wiener and AI's case, again, as long as it's proposing this, if it happens or not in 12 months, I mean, who really cares? Meme coins aren't a long-term hold. They're waiting for the pump, get out, and then find a smaller one if you really want to. So definitely makes it to my number 5 spot on today's list. And guys, I want to say, if you want to have access to any of these coins, use the links down below. Do not get scammed in crypto. Follow the links. I've left all of them, and I always will leave them for meme coin videos, particularly because typing them in on Google, you tend to find a lot of copycats that can actually be a rug pull or will just take all of your coins on your wallet. So please make sure you use links down there if you want to, of course, participate or look into any of these coins. Toshi is up next, and you guys know I love Toshi. Every meme coin video I make is about Toshi. This is the face of Base. Now, the name Toshi itself comes from Ben Armstrong, the creator of the Base network, and of course, Coinbase himself. His cat, which I believe is named after Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay, so there's a nice triple-ality, if you want to call it that, in this case. And I believe this is one of like the most heavily utility-focused meme coins out there, okay? I really do like it because of that reason. I'm, again, coming from the traditional crypto world of finding the right coins, doing the right things. And so this is a natural integration segue into the meme coin space for me. They have a lot of utility options specifically to help developers create more coins, meme coins particularly, and they also have a few other options for us as well. Swapping, Launchpad, token launcher. They even have a multi-sender over here that allows developers to, when they create these tokens, send out a whole bunch of airdrops to all the associated wallets, okay, which is pretty awesome. They do have their own NFT collection as well, and from the first time I spoke about them, they have gained a lot of traction. Actually, if we come to the base contract over here, when I first spoke about them, I think they were under 80,000 holders, and now they're up to 180,000 holders and 1,100,000 transactions. This is just on the Base chain itself. This doesn't include anything else on centralized exchanges. So this is super impressive, and I think Toshi has a very good bull run ahead of it. Maybe, hey, it won't be a 100x meme coin, but I think this probably has another good 10x left in the tank. Speaking of 10x left in the tank, I think Dogwifhat could actually have a 5 to 10x left in the tank. Matter of fact, it could be the next Doge or Shiba and absolutely go through the moon. It really does have the characteristics of a high quality meme coin, even though, or should I say high market cap meme coin, even though right now it's at a 3.2 billion market cap. So it can do, I believe, a lot more, but again, that's not guaranteed. It already basically has done more than a 10x, but I think, again, it possibly has more in the tank still, particularly with the size of the meme coin market this time around. It's a lot more even, and there is some skepticism around the multiples possibly in the tank for Dogecoin, so these guys might eat up some of it, of course. Literally, it is just a dog. I have another meme coin on today's list, a much smaller meme coin that also plays into this same sort of, I guess, idea on the Solana ecosystem, as you can see as well. So there is definitely a market for these types of coins, and this is literally it. I mean, you guys probably have heard of Dogwifhat before, and can't really say too much more about it, apart from it is definitely a blue chip, high market cap, safer, that's even a possible thing, meme coin. Next is Bitcoin Wizards, right? This is a 116 million market cap, but I think this is a fantastic play into a very unique ecosystem, which is the Bitcoin ordinal ecosystem. I currently haven't covered a Bitcoin ordinal based meme coin so far, and I think that this one probably is one of the best. Yeah, it's probably one of the higher market cap ordinal based meme coins, but I think it's got a lot of behind it, being that it's built off an existing large meme, right? Based on this guy right here, Maven's Bot, the original digital artist behind the magic internet money like 10 years ago, okay? So there's a lot to actually go by on this, and they have a fair few followers already on Twitter, which is a very, very good sign to see. Now, again, like I said, the market cap can be considered quite high for a meme coin, but they have only been out basically since about a month and a half ago, basically, right? Where they pretty much have only 3x'd. So yeah, there might be some fuel left in the tank, so to speak, for this meme coin, and it's definitely one to diversify amongst your meme coin picks. So just like Dogwifhat, I told you guys I had another coin similar to that as well, and this is it, right? What is SharkCat? So SharkCat is basically the exact same thing, except in this time, it's a cat shark. Now, they do have some pretty funny photos, pretty cute photos down the bottom here. Again, just like Dogwifhat, literally is just the complete opposite of this. And obviously in this case, it is still a project on Solana. We can see here that its price, I believe, is quite low. It is quite suppressed, actually, at 10 cents. And I think based on what it currently is, what we've been seeing before, it's proven to do, right, this sort of genre, and also the fact that it's a Solana ecosystem project, I believe there could be a lot more in the tank. And again, especially when you consider it's about a 2x up from its lows, right? So it hasn't even really moved that much from those points in time. Different story if we were talking about it being at like 20 or 30 cents. We aren't there yet, okay? And lastly, I told you guys I have an American meme coin on it. Again, we're focused on June here. It is just simply American coin. That's literally it. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't normally laugh, right? It takes me a lot to actually genuinely have a laugh on something. But when I scrolled down here, I actually laughed a little bit when it was What WTF is a kilometer? We don't know, we don't care, because we own a piece of the greatest country on earth. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, if there was an actual meme coin that I was just buying based on something that made me laugh, it would be this coin here. Now, again, I can't speak on everyone. Not everyone's going to laugh at that joke, but I just think truly it is one to look out for, considering as well it's one of the smaller market caps on this list at about $50 million. Okay, so it's a very, very small market cap meme coin with that potential to possibly go up at 20, 30x. Okay, again, and as we know with the US election, anything could possibly happen, particularly because there is a lot of controversy happening right now with what I kind of alluded to before. I don't want to get into it, right? So there you have it. There is your 10 meme coins, right? I've got a nice mix of American politic coins, pre-sale coins, Sealana ecosystem, Base ecosystem, the whole lot for you to choose from. Again, none of this is financial advice. I've always said this from the get-go. Meme coins are literally like gambling. You really have to play with money you're willing to lose, or know exactly what you're doing and front run that money. Otherwise, you're going to end up holding a coin that literally has zero of anything. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Take good care. Talk to you soon. Bye.